Welcome. My name is Dr. Angelika Christie, and I am your host, the host of this show, Your Radiant Life After 45. We talk about skills for healthy, happy, and wealthy women over 45. I show you how to design and enjoy your most radiant life after 45 by conscious and intelligent choice. With over 25 years of professional experience as a naturopathic doctor specializing in women's wellness and lifestyle, being a relationship coach, together with my vast life experience, I give you all of me. And if this sounds good to you, be my guest here every week on this day, on Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So let's begin. The last episode, when we started Why You Must Love Your Body, I talked about the four elements because it was so close to Earth Day. I talked about the four elements in your body and how it relates to your body. Earth, water, fire, the air. Yeah, those are the four elements, correct? So today, in this episode here, Why You Must Love Your Body, I share with you two critical aspects that will give you the power to create a healthy and radiant body, and therefore a radiant life, because without a radiant body, nothing really is too enjoyable. So the first aspect is seeing your uniqueness and the beauty of who you are. The second aspect is what your body tells you. And actually, if we have time, I will give you the third aspect, which is how to understand your body's language, because your body speaks to you all the time. So let's just begin right now. And I want to start with a phrase. You probably have heard it, and you know it. It's beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. But let me ask you, what does it matter if the beholder is somebody else, and not you? So if somebody tells you that you are beautiful, it sure feels great. Yes, of course it does. But how does it feel if you don't see or actually feel it yourself? What happens then is it only lasts as a fleeting thrill, after which your self-criticism takes over and negates the truth to a different degree. The truth, how you see it. Somebody else tells you you are beautiful, but if you don't see it, it's not truth for you. But what if you could see and feel your beauty, and without reservation? If you think that your life will change, you're right, it will. You see, your relationship with your body is the single most important foundation before anything else in your life. So how would you feel if you could understand your body like you understand the words, I love you? Imagine freedom from conflict and illusions about the most precious and the only vehicle you have, which is your body, which allows you to experience life. So if your body became painful, became a burden for any reason, if you became very, very ill, if your body became a burden to you, would you give up? What would you give up? Would you give up your accumulated possessions, your perceived status maybe in your community? So if you had a choice between declining health, declining well-being, forecasting a life maybe riddled with system breakdowns, which is really diseases, but on the other hand, a body you are in harmony with that gives you a life of robust health, endless energy, and freedom to achieve what you really desire, what would be your choice? I believe you would choose a vibrant, healthy body, right? It would be the most intelligent and also practical choice. You see, your intrinsic relationship with your body temple is the foundation to build a successful life. You can change jobs, you can change partners, locations, of course, where you want to live. You can buy a new car if the old one breaks down, or you just want something new. You can discard of that and buy a new one. You can exchange almost everything in your life, but not your body. You have the body you inhabit now, at least for the duration of this lifetime. So consequently, your body will be with you from the beginning of your life to the very end of your life. So why and when did you forget how beautiful and amazing your body is? Why and when did you take your body for granted? I am so guilty of that. I always take my body for, excuse me, I take my body for granted too much. I know this personally because I just expect it to be exactly the way I want it to be. And when it doesn't behave, like just half an hour ago, I felt very, very ill, and I had to, well, I don't want to tell you what I had to do, but I thought maybe I cannot even do this show. And it reminded me that I already had some signs that I did not listen to earlier on. And so I had to experience something very unpleasant, but I'm here now, so just in time. You see, the problem is that when something like this happens, like I forgot how to naturally and effectively communicate with your body. And then you forget to see, feel, and realize how remarkable and actually miraculous your body is. You most likely knew it when you were a child, even maybe up to your second decade. Children love their bodies, and they always take care of themselves. And even young adults are very much attached to their body and know what it wants and take very good care of it. Youth has that privilege. Remember how you used to follow the wants and needs of your body instinctively or intuitively when you didn't even feel your body, except when you had extreme pain or pleasure or disappointments or other strong emotions? Your body just worked like a well-oiled machine, like a race car with abundant energy. This changes over time when you get older. You know this because if you are here, you are probably over 45. But when you were a toddler and very young, you were boundless, fearless, without any concerns. But you were told to grow up, behave, fit in, get a job, pay taxes, stay out of jail, and make your family proud. So you spent most of your adult life striving for what was kind of expected of you, and dedicated yourself toward the needs of your family, maybe even your ego, what you really wanted. You focused on what you believed to be really important to you. And this most likely drowned your ability to listen and understand the language of your amazing body. So you became unconsciously ignorant of your body's needs. So you probably pushed it, yeah? Stress became a new experience, yes? Children usually don't have stress unless they are in an area of like at war or in a very stressful environment from home. But usually children are not in that kind of environment. And when they grow up, they don't know what stress is. So once stress became a new experience, you had to handle it by pushing harder through it. You had no time to notice that your body maybe was in overdrive, which puts enormous stress on your body system. Your body gave you all the clues and signals, but you were either too occupied with activities or not interested to listen. You didn't even know that your body was talking to you. So you had to stay because maybe you felt your body talking to you, like I felt it earlier, but you had to keep doing what you needed to do, keep on the ball, right? You had things to do and take care of. You were just too busy to rest and listen. You did not get the warning signs and then were surprised and maybe irritated when systems in your body broke down. You had no clue why this was happening to you. How could this happen to you? You may have asked, how did this happen? Why me? Why now? Like me earlier, why now? I don't need this now. So here is why this happens. You and I, we lost our intrinsic connection with our body. You forgot that the intelligence and wisdom of your body can and will repair and heal anything, and also create abundant energy when you need it. And is the perfect vehicle, of course, to experience all that life is able to give you. So now may be the time, because it is never too late to wake up and become more aware. It is never too late to start anew. Your body can and will repair itself, rejuvenate, and give you a new canvas on which you are able to create a fresh life, even if you want to change something dramatically. If you have a new vision, your body will follow that. All you need is a passion for yourself, a clear picture of what you want to change or to begin new, and a commitment to follow through. Yes, you and I are that powerful. All you need is a desire to change and a plan, and the commitment, as I said. This goes along with my 3 critical points, which is clarity, courage, and commitment. We talked about this in other episodes. And every success, no matter how small or insignificant it may look to you, will build confidence and will connect you more and more with your body, with your strength, and resolve, so that you can reach your ultimate goal. Create the life you dreamed of in the body that supports that dream. So if you're at a point where you know that you really have no idea how to really connect deeply with your body, send me an email, get in touch with me. I would be so honored to support you in your quest by sharing my knowledge, my what I have learned, and guide you on that journey to understand, to love yourself more, and to love your body more and understand the language of your body. What your body tells you, I want to go a little bit more into that. How do you understand what your body tells you? So whenever you wake up from sleep, your body, your cells switch from mostly unconscious, because you were sleeping, and on automatic, because everything is working perfectly while you're sleeping, to your waking state of conscious and subconscious awareness. So the subconscious is always with you. It's like hitting the broadcasting button that I had to do when I got on the show. As soon as you become consciously aware, your body listens for your instruction and receives whatever you broadcast to the cells first. What is it going to be? What is the first thought you have after waking up from your sleep? Is it something like, oh, I'm still tired. I dread what I have to do today. And your thoughts maybe race ahead, expecting problems and stress, and pretty much like you may have experienced yesterday or maybe even the day before yesterday. Or is the following your usual first thing scenario? Ah, how wonderful to be alive. Thank you for this brand new day. A new opportunity to create this day and make it the best of my life. You smile and set a positive tone with exuberant energy and joyful expectation that will last your entire day because you set the stage, you set the tone. And then can you feel that positive energy? Can you imagine that this positive energy will stay with you, that you will feel it throughout the day? So what is your body's response just from listening and imagining that second scenario? Even if none of these short dialogues fit you, what is your dialogue with your body after you first wake up? Maybe write this down and become aware when you wake up tomorrow morning. What is that first dialogue you have with your body? If you don't remember or you are unaware of any particular internal dialogue right now, just imagine, how do you feel imagining those opposite scenarios that I just told you? The one dreading and being, with no energy, and maybe even hitting the snooze button, going back to sleep, and then maybe at some time rolling yourself out of bed because you have to. Whatever you imagine and feel within your body becomes at least a temporary reality for you. So how does your body feel? Is there heaviness at the thought of dragging yourself out of bed? Or is there a feeling of lightness when you visualize a joyful spring in your step? And you step out of bed, not roll out of bed. You step out and you put your shoulders back. You take a deep breath in. You say yes to yourself and you smile and you're ready, and you know that you are supported, that the universe supports you in everything you do, because the universe will always support you. Your first thoughts and feelings make all the difference and set the mood for the day. And we know that no day is exactly the same because your body is a little bit different each day. Your body is not a mechanical machine, not even solid, and it is ever shifting and changing. Yes, there is a density in your tissue, but also a lot of fluid and gas or air. Your body moves within many different frequencies, and we talked about this last week when we talked about the 4 elements of the body. All of these different environments, changing environments, which leave millions of impressions in your cells every minute of the day, every second, every moment. And yet your thoughts and feelings are still the qualifiers of those countless impressions. Your body is like an orchestra, capable of playing the most beautiful symphony. And who do you think the conductor is? Yes, it's you. You are the conductor. So if you have ever experienced a live performance of a great orchestra, which of course comprises of many different musical instruments, right, with various sounds, you know what it sounds like when they tune their instruments. It sounds like a little bit of a fractured chaos until they all stop and pay attention to the conductor, right? And all instruments and their players know their capacity, their repertoire, but only when everyone is in perfect alignment with the task and listens to the directions of the conductor and knows how to bring out the very best. It's the divine harmony of the great symphony accomplished. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So take a moment to think about this and how it relates to your body. Every organ and tissue is comprised of billions of cells and an even larger amount of atoms and molecules. On the subatomic level, it is all in movement. There is a movement of color and sound, and this is a dancing frequency of coherent light. I don't want to get scientific here, but I am sure you can just imagine, hear, and see in your mind a big orchestra, right? And all the different instruments and players are present. But you wonder, how is the music actually created? By the instrument and mutual cooperation to play the part in the synergy with every other instrument together with clear instructions from the conductor. That's how it happens. And that's how the miracle of grand music is created. And it is not different within your body either. It's just like that in your body, under the clear instruction from who? From you. Your body displays a beautiful symphony of sound, movement, and light, which is a harmonious resonance, which vibrates. When it is healthy, it vibrates health. Yes, I'm sorry. It vibrates the frequencies of vitality. But if there is no cooperation and no clear instruction, your body could find itself in a chaotic, disharmonic gridlock, maybe, with stagnant energy, which creates stagnant movement, low energy, pain, and even disease. So either state of your body is a result of your direction. You may say, Angelika, come on, I don't choose this consciously. Yeah, I mean, you are right, and yet it matters not. Most of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are an acquired program. They are not conscious. 95% or more are you are not consciously aware of. All of your thoughts and your feelings and behavior trigger an automatic response from your subconscious mind. And most of these have been established long time ago through your parents, your training, and the influences of your teachers, your community, your society, and the environment in which you grew up. So consequently, maybe your misaligned or outdated subconscious thought patterns are not even your fault. And still, the fact is that your thoughts and feelings give direct and immediate instructions to your body. Every cell of your body receives them and acts and behaves accordingly without discrimination or judgment. This is universal law and cannot be changed. So can you imagine you just feel, have a negative feeling, but your body says, we don't accept that. We are creating our own thing. Your body can't do this. Your body listens to you, the conductor. Why do you think it is so difficult to change a habit? Your body cannot judge what is good or bad for you. Whether you have done this especially when you have created a pattern over a long period of time, a program that was imprinted in your subconscious mind. In other words, you created a status quo that your body became comfortable with. And whenever you try to change something, your body tells you that this is not what it's used to do. And the natural and automatic response to any kind of change is one of resistance, because it's discomfort. So sooner or later, the previous state of the status quo will be you come right back to it. That's why it is so difficult to change a habit, especially long-standing ones, and especially as we get older, because those roots have grown deep. It's easy to uproot a sapling, but let that tree become big and strong and try to uproot that. So what this tells you is that whatever change needs to be made cannot be forced with willpower alone. Of course, there are always exceptions. Some people can force themselves into habitual changes, but this takes great effort and energy and is absolutely not necessary. There is an easier way. If you are ready to change old negative habits, or if you are just stuck in a routine and you don't know how to instill a new pattern that is more exciting, and you know that you need to change something in order to reach the goal that you envision, it takes, there is a way to do this, and it takes step by step by step. I actually have created a program. It's called 28 Days to Freedom from Old Habits. And it's for 28 days, you do something for about 10 days per day. And it starts somewhere, and it has there is a sequence to it that allows you from something very simple after you wake up, in the bathroom, and then in the kitchen, and then, it just continues to teach you something new, which then bit by bit changes that old pattern and replaces it with something new. And I will introduce this program at a later episode. Or you can message me or email me, and I will share with you how you can access this powerful program whenever you want, maybe right now. So I would love to go back to what your body tells you, because there is another aspect to it, but we are kind of running out of time. I only have about a minute left, so I don't want to go into this until the next time. Let me just give you a little bit of a preview of the next part of this. To understand the language of your body, you have to also understand that your cells believe everything you think and feel, no matter if a thought is imagined or real, if it is from a past experience or an imagined future event. Everything you think of, everything you think in the moment, is a reality for your body that your body will act upon instantaneously. What does that mean? Your body cannot differentiate between truth and fiction, nor can your body decide what belongs into the past or in the future. There is nothing as spontaneous and reliable as your body's response to a thought and a feeling. And you experience this all the time. It shows up when your thought drifts to an unpleasant or embarrassing event in the past. It brings it right into the present, doesn't it? The moment you think about it, your body reenacts and responds to it just like it used to when it was actually happening. You may start sweating, blushing, or just feel in your heart or gut the same pressure or sickness. The same is true about a memory of love and joy, of course. You will feel the excitement bubble up again. And when you think about it, no matter how long ago it happened. And oh my goodness, we are out of time. So the next time I will speak with you about how to really change, or how to really understand the language of your body and give your body what it wants and needs, so that your body feels healthy and strong and vibrant, so that your life becomes healthy and strong and vibrant. Okay, so please come back the next time so that we can continue. Okay, all of my love to you, and I see you next week. Bye bye for